Hey, good afternoon. It's Wednesday in Byron, Georgia, and I'm in my warehouse. Today I want to talk about our antique booths. Yes, we've talked about them before, and specifically on Monday when I showed you that huge haul that we picked up for our antique booths. But today I want to show you where we put the stuff. We took it over there on Monday morning and we made it look nice. And I mean, I've had hundreds of people ask me, can I see it? Okay, maybe not hundreds. Tens of people asked me, okay, not tens either. George around the corner wanted to see everything in the antique booths, and he couldn't make it to the mall. So I'm going to give you a virtual tour, and that starts right after this. Okay, everybody, welcome to my booth. I've showed you this before, but I'm going to show it to you again. We've added some stuff. Some stuff is sold, and I'm going to maybe take a few more minutes to give you an idea what's actually in our booth. So let's get started. As you can see, we call this booth Barry's Bonanza, booth 819 in the Big Peach Antique Mall. It's an old peach packing shed converted into an antique mall. We just put these two pictures in. They're old pictures from Fort Benning. I'm trying to see if it has a date on it. Maybe you can see that, I can't from down here, but it's a real old picture, obviously. Both of them are. We got the big one for $60 and the small one for $50. We just put those in. I'm hoping they'd sell pretty good. Following the patriotic theme, on this wall at least, we have a homemade patriotic wreath. And we have a U.S. Navy plaque. I thought that's pretty cool. And along the wall we got a nice clock and just some home decor. Now here we got these two barrels that I highlighted in another video. They hold candy there. We're in a store, obviously, and we got them for $30 a piece. They haven't sold yet. And of course our block, and we got a Coca-Cola salad I got to put back up. Little doll baby carriage, some Lincoln logs. There's all our wolves. We paid a couple of bucks a piece for them. Got them here for about $20. Got a bunch of wolves and stuffed animals. Always got a few stuffed animals. People pick these up as an afterthought. We're sort of the Walmart of the antique mall because you can find a little bit of everything in this booth. We've got a Humpty Dumpty lamp, missing the lampshade, but it's still pretty cool. And goat on wheels, go figure. Well, we got a collection of bells, and of course all our mugs, and a few brass pieces down here. Anybody remember Farrell's Ice Cream Parlor? That was fun. Well, and more mugs. There's Wonder Woman. Always pick up Wonder Woman when you see anything that have to do with Wonder Woman, because they short set Wonder Woman. And when they put together packages, send out to stores for superheroes, there's many more Superman than there are Wonder Women. So always pick up Wonder Woman stuff. And again, odds and ends. Still more glasses. Got some glows in my Lucky Strike light up lamp. Pieces. And a few more mugs. Harley Davidson. Always pick up Harley Davidson. Monopoly. And again, just odds and ends, old stuff, collectible stuff that we see when we're out. We just pick it up. We don't specialize in any one thing. We just see what things we think look cool in the booth. And there we go. Old audio cassette cabinet. I know everybody used to have one of those. Again, more odds and ends. There's our Pyrex scale that we just put in. I pointed that out in another video. This was my mother's. Made in Japan trinket dish. Hasn't sold yet, which surprises me, but it's old. And again, odds and ends and dishes and We just put these in right here. Just stuff. And Coca-Cola crates. We always put Coca-Cola in. And we got a couple of chairs. That's one of those out in the video. And there's Yoda sitting in one. There's the back of my bulldog that won't sell for some reason. Ladles, brand new. We put it in there as part of that lot we got last Saturday. We got this piece that's been in here forever. I don't think the subject matter is exactly PC right now, but it's still a nice collectible piece for someone. And the old map, more Coca-Cola stuff, and talking George Bush, and more Coca-Cola stuff. Obviously, we're in Georgia, so Coca-Cola is pretty big. And there's our truck that we got. Saw that on another video. Looney Tunes stuff. Old pipe stand in place for the tobacco. We also have a collection of snow globes, as you can see. The snow globes, they're not a big seller, but they do sell. And some glassware, and some little figurines, and some cars, and this thing right here I thought would sell. It's a 60s Lionel Morse telegraph kit. It's old, but hadn't sold. And you go all the way up the top. We got some more dolls, Xena, and there's Wonder Woman. I already mentioned about Wonder Woman, and some other items, and just some old stuff. Glassware and dolphins. Dolphins do pretty good. And we got some room for some more stuff. We just gotta bring it over. Trucks, new and packaged trucks always do well. These haven't sold as well as I thought they were. The Civil War knives, Battle of Gettysburg, but they'll sell eventually. And of course more dolls, of course. And big stuffed animal. My Georgia State Fair. I'm surprised it has not sold. It could be where it is, but it hasn't sold. Another truck in a box. Table, that's for sale. We use it more of a stand here. And my hat. Turn it over. And there's my Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola stool. We got $50 on it. There's my big bell that I got. I'm hoping someone buys it soon. Rations box that we showed in another video. There it is. There's my snake. I like my snake. Looks like it's going to jump right out and get you. And there's the other ones trying to sneak around the picture. Well, there's my cook and ladder truck. Got it at Goodwill for $15. We got $50 on it. Hasn't sold yet, but I'm confident that it will. There's my old pot. We left their price tag on it, but I put our sticker on top of it. They go on eBay for like $75. We got $50 on it. And more Coca-Cola stuffs and cast iron pots and pans. And this is our display wall. Try to put a lot of pictures on it. We sold one of the pictures that we showed from the haul on Saturday. It's sold, but these are the other ones. I'm confident they will sell. And we get a lot of old clocks. And there's another Navy plaque and old, I'm not really sure what that is. Metal crawls, old pictures, just some home decor. Another Navy clock, another old picture, and there's a vintage clock as well. So basically this is my booth. This is one we put most of the vintagey, antique stuff in. The other booth I'm fixing to show you is more of a Disney, fantasy, DVD, that kind of booth, and I'll show you that right now. Alright, this is our second booth. There's the sign. And this booth is mostly Disney, comic books, records, and media, that kind of thing. But as you can see, that clown I think needs to go. It's been there forever, but it's sort of a distinguishing feature of the booth, so I've been hesitant to take it out. But more Disney stuff, as you can see. Frozen and Eeyore in the background. And the Disney princesses, Mickey Mouse. Our Tinkerbell and Rosetta. And we have some kids' books down here and some kids' toys. And on the corners we have our Beanie Babies. Again, more Disney stuff and Crown and some fairy stuff. And now here we have some more vintagey looking stuff. And some more odds and ends down here. There's a big basket of Beanie Babies. We always pick up Beanie Babies if they're cheap. People have an inflated idea about how much Beanie Babies are worth. They want to sell them $5 and $10 each. We buy them for like a quarter, sell them for $2. Everybody gets a good deal. And there's our feature wall for all the photographs for Disney. Disney and horses. We put the horses in here, as you see. Disney and more horses. Disney's. We also put Western items in here. We got a bunch of a little bit more hardback books. They don't sell fast, but every once in a while they'll sell. Foxfire is always a big seller. I'm surprised that's lasted in here. Some real old books they haven't sold. And Cowboy and the Ponderosa Ranch. That's no longer in existence. You can't go visit there anymore. We went there, I think, on the last summer that they would have it, and they didn't have any more of these cups. We found these, out at yard sales, but they're very collectible. And games, video games. We put video games in here as well. Assorted books, Western DVDs, and more books, Zangray, and odds and ends books, and we got some timeline books down there. We also put our CDs in here. We got a large collection of CDs, as you can see. I won't even pretend to know what's all in there, but they sell occasionally, not very fast, but occasionally. Now our DVDs. DVDs sell pretty good. We need to keep more of a supply in here, especially these. These are our $1 DVDs. Someone's put this in here. I have to move it. But these are our $1 DVDs. It's not unusual for someone to drag up a chair from someplace and sit here and dig through these, and buy 25 or 30 of them at a time. And we still got a large collection in our warehouse, and as it gets down low, we'll put some more in there. But another feature wall for, hanging stuff there. I like that. I'm surprised it hasn't sold. It's $40. It's like a cross stitch pattern. Surprised it hasn't sold. But odds and ends, signs. Here are our record albums. A lot of children's, Osmonds, some Elvis. And Warning Cats in Driveway, Drive with Care, and Garfield. And again, more. We got some more room for some more stuff. We just got to put it in here better. We got some more room on this shelf too for some more mugs and glassware and such. And Disney, Looney Tunes, Lucy. And we sell a lot of piggy banks. Sold one yesterday, and then we got to replace it. And on this side of the rack, we have our DVD box sets. We sell a lot of box sets. We sell them for $5. Some of them are more. If they're new, they may be $8, but usually they're $5 if they've been open. And we have all kinds of stuff. We have old seasons of things. Like we got One Tree Hill, NCIS, Mad Men. And people will come and buy a whole, season, whole year. The Shield, West Wing. We just got a large selection of DVD box sets, and people come by them. This is our Beanie Baby tree. We picked this up, and I thought it would sell fast, but unfortunately not. So it's still in here. I wish it would go away. On this side is just our plain single DVDs. We have a lot of Blu-rays, we have kids DVDs, and we try to keep them in some kind of alphabetical order, but it's almost impossible with everybody coming looking through it. But we try to keep them straight, and right now it looks pretty good. Here's our little center piece, so to speak. We got a doll swing set, we got our Disney plush in it. a decorative table which has surprised me that it's still here, and we put a couple odds and ends on it, and our sign, chalkboard sign that's got private party written on it. I'm definitely surprised no one's picked that up. And last but certainly not least are our comic books. We don't try to price these to current value. It's just we have too many of them, so when it runs low we'll just put a $5 price tag on the books and sell them for $5 no matter what. If you find a gem in here worth $100,000, well, you get it for $5 from us. So there we go. So that's our booths in a nutshell. We're constantly adding, we're constantly taking out, we're constantly rotating. So hope you enjoyed your virtual tour, and I'll be right back. Alright, that's how our antique booth looked as of this morning. Right now, it looks like we've sold a couple of things, 3 things to be precise already today. We've sold some wolf decor. You remember those little wolves I was showing you? We sold one of those. We sold a vintage butterflies mister sprayer. I don't even remember what that is. And we've sold a Harley Davidson mug. I think I might have shown you that too. And altogether for today, we've sold $38 worth, which is not bad. In order to meet rent, I figure I gotta sell at least $30 worth today to meet the rent for both booths. And we can talk about that in another video. Is it worthwhile? How much do I have to sell to actually make money? But to break even and not have to pay the antique mall thing, I have to sell at least $30 a month. And we've exceeded that already today, so that's a good thing. For the month already in our antique booth, we've sold $513 worth, and it's only day 10 of the month. Got a long way to go. We got to sell about $750 to meet rent, and that includes, it may or not include, I'm not sure the exact amount, but credit cards fees are always added on top, so people come use a debit card or credit card, the antique mall charges us instead of absorbing the cost themselves. So that adds up too. It's still cheaper than having a brick and mortar store, and we can talk about that in another video too. So that's where we are. Hope you enjoyed our virtual tour of the antique booths, and if you saw something you like, let me know. Please hit the subscribe button and the bell notification so you'll always know when we upload these videos. If you want to leave a comment, please do. We love hearing from you. And until next time, we'll talk again.